Rock 105.7 plays Kingston's Rock.
So Utilities Kingston has invited me out to Ravensview Wastewater Treatment Plant to see everything that goes into what goes down your drain. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Kevin from Utilities Kingston, and we're going to get a tour of what exactly goes on here. So, shall we?
We will, but before we get started, it's always safety first with Utilities Kingston, so here's some of your PPE.
Okay, let's get safetied up then. All right.
Heat-resistant gloves.
I sacrifice my image for this, but I think I might have a new look going here, Kevin.
It's looking pretty good to me.
Let's do this. Now I know where we are. Okay, so Kevin tells us there's a honey wagon. Kevin, can
It's a septage hauler, so a lot of the rural communities have their septic tanks pumped out, which is a normal process. Well, they bring that waste here to the plant to be processed, and it comes in a large vacuum truck, and we call them honey wagons.
I like that honey is the chosen. That's the scent I think of. Okay, so we're here with Steve from Utilities Kingston. Steve, where are we right now?
We're in the screening room where all the wastewater first enters the plant, and we screen out all the rags and the garbage that we don't want, the stuff that people flush down the toilets that we do not want. So we're trying to collect all the feminine hygiene products. We're collecting all the condoms. We're collecting all the the nasties. So this will be scraped up and moved on to a landfill.
All right, what is this exactly?
This is it's an aerated grit removal tank. So any inorganic material, sand and gravel, rocks, that type of inorganic material,
right,
is still in the wastewater when it comes in. So this process, we aerate it to make the sand and gravel sink.
Do you ever just bring your household garbage here and just no one will notice?
No.
All right.
Never.
So, Steve, we're going for a swim? What are we doing here?
I don't think we're going to be swimming in this today, that's for sure. This is a Clarifier tank. It's where we allow the organics to settle out into the process.
This reminds me of fishing in Lake Ontario. It's very similar. Well, you've intimidated me with this giant hose. What are we doing here?
We're going to clean the weirs today, so we need to wash these off to keep them clean.
I'm starting to think I just got invited for the free labor. Let's give it a shot. It's like when you pee and there's something in the toilet and you're just trying to hit it. Same idea. But you shouldn't put things in the toilet and pee on it because then it's inorganic waste and it bungs up the system here. This here. This is it's like walking on the glass floor of the CN Tower, except instead of sure death, it's poop. So I don't know what's worse. So what's going on right here? Where are we now?
This is the final process. The water's been through both our primary and secondary treatment, and it is now headed back to the St. Lawrence River. So I know you've been doing a lot of work for us so far, so I thought you were thirsty, so I thought I'd bring you a drink of water.
You're not going to put gloves on for that or anything?
No, this is the clean stuff. This is the good end of the business.
There's a good end to this business. You hear that? There's a good end. Remind me not to shake his hand when we leave. They call this the body catcher. Notice there's actually a glove down there. So this is where all of the biosolids end up. Have you ever heard I've had it up to here with this That yellow line is the literal line of That's how high we can have it up to. And that door back there is actually where Jabba's Rancor comes out, so we should probably get going. What are we doing with this?
Well, this is what we use to move the biosolids around once they're in the loading bays. So you get in it and you pile it up with using this front end loader.
You said you get in it, so like I'm gonna get in it?
You're going to get in it. You're going to experience firsthand. How cool is that?
I picked up the poop and then I put the poop down. That was great. Everybody should do this once in their life. Pick up a giant bucket of poop and then put the poop back down. So, thanks to Utilities Kingston for inviting me out to Ravensview. We're outside now in the fresh air. I've seen some things. I've learned some things. And I've smelled some things that I didn't know existed. Let's never do this again. Except the loader. Let's do that again. That was cool.